What's up, YouTube? And here goes a long form video of my horror haul from Ross. And let me just get straight into it. And I picked these up from two different Rosses from my last week's hunt. And I just want to share them before they go up on my wall. I have a bunch of little Toony Terrors. I love these. I have a few taken out too. I actually picked them up at a horror con and they're already used, and I got them for a really good price for a bunch of them. So, but the ones I've been collecting, I haven't took them out. What's the point? I don't have the space right now. What I do need is a bookshelf. If I had a bookshelf, then I would love to open these up. But at the same time, you know, these Toonie Terrors ain't that cool. But they are awesome to have. You know, they come with the little background. So in this video, I could actually show the figure off and explain a little bit about. I believe that I'm not really into Hellraiser movies, but I did like the most recent one that came out, and I liked the first one. But I think it just went too long. You know, he wasn't my favorite killer. I think I'm just not into body horror, I guess. But yeah, Pinhead is a dope, iconic character that will forever live in my dream, haunted my nightmares, because I was scared of Pinhead. That's one of them that was a scary figure that wasn't like Freddy Krueger or Jason. This dude terrified me because he just had the pins and so I don't know. Yeah, so he was more scary if anything. All right, so now let's get into some Evil Dead Part 2, and it's Ash. And this figure is really cool too because he comes with the chainsaw attachment to his arm where his arm used to be, and a shotgun. That's really cool. I picked this up for $7.99. I think that's well worth the price and what it comes with. Because these usually go for like 20 bucks, but you can pick them up for like $15.99 on sale. But hey, I do not mind paying half price and getting them for $7.99, $8. And they're even going down to like $5, $5.49 for some that I picked up for $7.99 because they're just not moving. And so they're getting reduced. And I keep looking at them like, damn, I want to actually pick one of these up just so I can open them. Have one of them over there and then one for display. But I don't want to waste money, and, you know, I'm being cautious of what I'm doing and how I'm spending. So I'm not having doubles of anything right now, no matter how bad I do want to spend that five little stinkers. And that's how they get you. But check out this Ash. And my love for this universe, for the Evil Dead universe, is actually on the new stuff that recently come out. Evil Dead Rise. Blues, even the remake, I really enjoyed it. You know, the girl being a drug addict, all that. You know, and the ending, how she was buried and came back to life. I loved all of it. And so this year, Evil Dead Burn comes out, and I think after that it's another one, Evil Dead. I forgot what it's called, some stupid stuff, but it's gonna be great because I'm going to theaters to watch that movie. Scary movies and Evil Dead Burn are the two movies I am anticipated to go see in theaters. But my love for this genre came from the movie Army of Darkness. So when I watched Army of Darkness, I thought all of the movies were like this. So when I first watched Evil Dead, I didn't know how dark it was. And that's what I got out of it. It's real horror. And then it started getting kind of like comedy as it as the genre continued. But the first one wasn't anything funny, or, you know, it was just scary. And so that kind of made me more interested. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. Because when I watched Army of Darkness, like, it was comedy to me. It was funny. So I started watching the other stuff. The first one was less comedy. Okay. So you see the shirt. I picked this up for $7.99 at Didi's a while back, and I'm so glad I did because look at now this was a chase. I've probably seen this pop up online on toy hunts at their Rosses, but this wasn't popping up at Ross at my locations for the whole year. And finally in 2026, it popped up. This is really cool with the accessories it comes with. Really awesome. So to be honest, I don't even like the I don't even forgot what this movie's called. What the little jigsaw, whatever. Saw. I never even got into the movie Saw. When I touched this, it's damn near open. Someone almost opened this up and probably try to steal it. But it's okay. I'll put a little glue or something on it and get it to stay. But yeah, this figure is really cool. But I never really liked it. I think I've watched the first Saw and I enjoyed that one. But after that, to be honest, I watched Hostel and I loved Hostel way more than Saw. So it's just something else that I really didn't get into the, yeah, all the Saws. I tried to watch the most recent one that came out. And even with that one, people said they loved it and they liked it. And I watched it. I was like, I guess I'm just not into Saw. I never I tried to watch all of them. I think I have watched most of them. I have. I'm just not interested. I love movies and I watch movies and all that. And there's some things I love and there's some things I don't care for. And this is one thing that I don't care for. But I notice a lot of people care for it. Guess what? I'm gonna jump on the bandwagon, son. Why not? So yeah, just because it's still really cool. But I don't really like the movies. But yeah, so those are the three things that I picked up. I had a limit of $25 to spend, and I spent about 24, 20 something altogether. So, because I end up leaving and coming home with some change. I had a couple quarters left, or maybe a quarter, or, a dime and a nickel, but it go up to about a quarter, a little more than a quarter. So, was that a steal? I think it was. I got three Toony tears for 25 bucks. I would want it to be like 20 bucks, but hey, tax and stuff like that. So, we pay for what we get, but I try to find the stuff I collect on discount, which kind of sucks because when I see really cool stuff that sells out and all that and just can't really get it, it's whatever. But I have priorities, and my priorities is stacking my money so I could put a down payment on a home so I could have my own bat cave. I could have my own bat cave with a cool setup. You know what I'm saying? It's my goal. So be sure to go like this video. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, subscribe. And if you like videos like this, stay tuned because I'm just going to keep on pushing them out. I've been pushing a lot of shorts out, but at the same time, I have to find some time to push these ones out. And so I'm not going to really do too much editing, just the beginning and the end, and just going to upload it. Why not? But yeah, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and you'll have a good one. Keep it spooky, peeps.